Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Rob and this is Build It TV. We build our own cars, we talk to people who build awesome builds and anything about car building stuff. But today's a little bit different. We're actually going to talk about travel, we're going to talk about Tokyo and car things you can do in and around the Tokyo area for absolutely free. Won't cost you a penny, won't cost you a yen, won't cost you $1. So the first prerequisite to this, as I'm going to say, is it's worth hiring a car. That's the only thing that's going to cost you money, but I should imagine if you're a car guy and you're going all the way to Tokyo, you've probably got that somewhere planned on your trip anyway. You don't need a car to get to all of the places we're talking about. You can use the public transport, the trains and things like that, but it would be easier with the car because they're all car places. It makes sense, right? If you're a business that caters to cars, then you're going to be somewhere where cars can get to, not necessarily where the trains can get to. For the 6 things we're going to talk about in this video, you can actually do them over a weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday would probably be the best times to hire the car if you want to just hire it for that amount of time. So number 1 on the list is Diacoccupa. PA stands for parking area, and it's what we would call like a services, motorway services in England. It is right in the heart of Yokohama Bay on its own little island. It is the centre of car culture in and around the Tokyo area. It hosts all the big meets and is the place to go any night of the week. You will see something cool. Even during the daytimes you'll see something cool. The biggest days to go are a Friday night, a Saturday night and a Sunday morning. You see an eclectic mix from a Saturday night to a Sunday morning, and it will blow your mind in terms of car culture. You get all the car clubs meeting there, whether that be MX-5, Subarus, R34s, all sorts of stuff, you get all different Skylines. You also get on the Sunday bikers meeting there and all the exotic cars coming down. They call it a Supercar Sunday. So it's not arranged, it's literally what you see is what you see. But if you want to see one of those vids, I'm sure you can type in Diacoccupa into YouTube and it will tell you loads of stuff from there. But definitely number 1 on my list for a reason, and that is because it is the homegrown culture of it. And you know, don't be afraid to get talking to people, even if you don't speak Japanese. You never know, you might bump into someone who speaks a bit of English and no doubt they will make themselves known to you because they like testing out their English. You might just get to have a drive in some of the cool cars. Next up is the Nissan Heritage Centre. Now this is exactly as it sounds. It's a little bit further out in Zama, and you do have to pre-book. Pre-booking requires either a lot of Google Translate or having someone there who speaks Japanese. Now, if you are using an Airbnb, it's worth asking the person who's running the Airbnb if they might be able to help you with this, because they do like to help out and get themselves as good reviews and just a way of getting it through. You can book as close as I think a week in advance. If you're into your Nissans, this is the home of every single Nissan that they have made. And not only that, the race heritage ones, some prototypes and things like that. There are a few places scattered around Tokyo that have bits and bobs of it, but the Heritage Centre has nearly all of it. Restored immaculate or mint condition versions from everything from 1930s right up to the modern day GTRs and things like that. So well worth checking out. You're free to get in. They give you a tour around the first bit and show you some bits around the factory and things, and then you get to go through the big shut doors into a massive museum where you can just walk about by yourself and have a look at everything. You also get a really cool heritage bottle of water as well. I got 2 of those now. I've been twice. That's how good it is. Worth checking out. In Nissan Heritage Centre. The next one is effectively Toyota's version of the same thing. So you've got History Garage. Now this is on Odaiba Island, possibly one of my favourite places in the whole of the Tokyo Bay area. And this is a man-made island with some really cool stuff on it. If you've heard of the Gundam robot, the big robot, it's actually not too far from there. It's about a 5-minute walk from there. And you can walk straight in, and it has got a absolute massive collection of classic cars, not just Toyotas, all sorts of stuff, old classic Beetles and rally cars, and you know, lots and lots of stuff there. There's also a cafe, which is very cool, and model car shops and things like that. So loads of cool stuff that you can look at there. It's also joined on to Toyota's flagship dealership, if you will. There's all of the modern cars in there, even some race merchandise that you can buy as well. And also in there has a mini racetrack. And if you take your international driving license, they'll actually let you take out a car as well. So you can take out a GTA 6 or a Supra or whatever other models Toyota do. They also have other stuff running in here. So last time I went, they had an Olympic thing where you could play wheelchair basketball and all sorts of stuff. So lots of good things happen around that area. So that's in Odaiba. Next on the list is Up Garage. This is a used car parts shop. Up Used Parts Garage. This is a place where Japanese people will take car parts they're not using anymore and sell them to them, and then they will clean them up and put them on the shelf and sell them. They also strip cars as well, and you will find everything here. Everything from your oil and spark plugs for a full twin turbo kit for a GTR. You can find seats, wheels, absolutely anything you can think of, it will be in there. Really well priced as well, although going up and up and up as the market does. If you need a spare for your K car or you need an intercooler for your Supra, they've got it probably. There's a few of these dotted around all over the country. Probably I would say if you're traveling from the Tokyo area, then the best nearest one to hit up would be the Machida Up Garage, which is the headquarters. 3 floors of stuff plus a separate wheels outlet. Again, plenty of videos. Type in Up Garage and you will see plenty of videos that show you around those places, but well worth checking out if you're a car guy. No doubt whatever Japanese car you've got, they will have a part for it in there, and that's where I spend most of my money when I go. So the next one on the list is Nissan's Amore Factory. Slightly Nissan bias in this because that's what I drive. And this you will see as you are going towards Diacoccupa, you will see a big Nissan Nismo sign as you go past, and that is where it is, just down below the expressway as you go towards Diacoccupa. Again, they have a really cool merchandise department where you can buy all sorts of Nismo stuff. That's where I got my cluster and a few bits of clothes and things. They also have some of the best cars there, but it's also a functioning garage. So people will take their cars there and have full Zension kits fitted, ground out restorations, and or just having it serviced and things. You see an R34 GTR with a Amore Factory sticker on the side, that's where it's been all come from. Some very cool cars on collection here and well worth checking out as you're going to be in the vicinity of the area anyway. And last but not least, and I mentioned this on one of my other videos when I was talking about the decals on my car, is Apit Autobacks. Apit is their specific, think of it like a one-stop shop stroke library for new car parts, and they have a specific tuning area where they have HKS and Tomei and all sorts of stuff, and they also have all the normal car parts that they have there, but also books, merchandise, clothing, and again well worth checking out. This is on Odaiba, so close to where you'd be when you've gone to the Heritage Garage, and it's just up the road from that. Again, this can be accessed by the train network on there and a bit of a walk, but if you're hiring a car, jump in the car. So to get from one to the other, furthest this way into sort of Yokohama is the Machida Up Garage, and our furthest this way is probably the Apit. If you were to drive from one to the other, in total you're probably talking about an hour and a half, and that's with traffic. Expressway a little bit quicker. And most of the stuff is on the way there. So you'll see from the maps I've been chucking around, it's all pretty close together. So that is it for the list of my favourite 6 places that you can go for absolutely free in and around Tokyo if you're a car guy. If you have any questions you want, just comment down below, and remember to hit the like button for any more videos like this.
Raising the Tobagos, we growing like fresh tomatoes. Them boys on fire, too fuego, we pass it round hot potato. Everything is new wavo, I'm with my sweetie like Quavo. Need my cheese, need that queso, need my bread, need that bankroll. Wake up, yes, Lord.